Alright, hi guys, CombatEX of PvP, and this game is a PvP on Shakura's Plateau. And this game, again, I'm just recording because I haven't posted a video in the longest time, and just been busy with Christmas and New Year's plans and all that good stuff. But here's another one. Again, I apologize for the 1 month of no videos. I mean, I streamed it here and there in between. Well, I only streamed once actually between my previous video, and so. Yeah, I kind of was, getting that sorted out, and some announcements, by the way, is I'm going to be streaming now, very frequently, actually. Starting January 4th, I think, I'm going to start streaming every single day. Again, I'm going to post a video with all the announcements sooner or later in my Clan X. Lots of people are messaging me about that. I'll post a video about that very, very soon. But I wanted to get a game in there in between, because I haven't posted a game in the longest time, and I love posting these games, so, yep. Alright, let's get to this game. I really don't want to talk about any announcements in this video. I guess I'll have a video dedicated to announcements, in the nearby future. I just hope you guys all had a Merry Christmas, and hope you guys have a great New Year's. Alright, so let's get to this game now. Getting in his base. 13 gateway, by the way. I always do 13 gateway. I think 12 gateway is kind of dumb. I don't really see the need for it, unless someone can actually give me a need. I see he's mining gas because one of his probes. Well, I know he's going to take his gas right now because I saw one of the probes go there. So I'm going to take my gas. I actually scouted with a pylon probe this game. I actually never do that. I think it was just an accident. And so, yeah, I always recommend starting with your gateway probe. Unless you're really afraid of them cheesing you, then scout with their pylon probe. But I scout with my gateway probe at all times. Just a pylon probe for no real reason. I looked at his corner boost energy. It's very important to notice your opponent's corner boost energy. I noticed that he has 1 extra corner boost more than I do. That's actually a pretty big thing, because that's telling me that he's probably doing something really, really aggressive, because what I'm doing right now is really standard. Spending 2 corner boosts on your Nexus and the rest going towards your cybernetic score is pretty standard. And since he's saving an extra corner boost, I'm expecting some sort of 4-gate pressure already. Even though I haven't seen anything, I'm still expecting some sort of 4-gate pressure. Next thing you want to look for is if they're making a Zealot. If they're making a Zealot, then 4-gate options are even more viable. And now I know he's probably not making a Zealot and he's making a gateway. Okay, so now I know that this Zealot. Okay, yeah, so now let's talk about the game a little bit more. So I know that he didn't make a Zealot and he's going for a 2nd gateway. So this is telling me he's saving up a lot of chrono boost, so I'm expecting some sort of, mass stalker pressure. And that's I also know that since he's going for some sort of early mass stalker pressure, the odds of blink is also more likely. So I'm also getting ready to prepare for a blink build later on in the future just by seeing this opening. Again, look how much I'm reading into this, and all my reads are very accurate too. I know he's saving up corner boost, so he's going for a massive stalker pressure because I didn't see a Zealot and I saw the 2nd gateway, and so I know that I know that I'm expecting some sort of stalker pressure, and so now I saw the chrono boost on the cybernetic score, and so that's kind of standard. I'm going to try to prevent him from taking a 2nd gas, but he took it. Alright, so now I know 4-gate pressure is not a viable option. Now he's definitely going to be doing some sort of tech build. Alright, now that I know, okay, so now I talked about everything I know he's going to be doing. So let's talk about how I react. I know that he's probably going from sort of blink stalker, early aggression into blink stalker play with stalkers. And so knowing that, I know that I'm free to, I need a 2nd gateway just to pretty much defend the early aggression. And after I've defended the early aggression, I know he's going to be teching of some sort. And since I know he's going to be doing some sort of tech, I know that I'm safe to take my expansion and then tech. Because by the time he gets to my base, the 400 minerals I spent on my expansion will have been made up, because that's the time it takes for him to get to my base. That's kind of it. So I'm going to get my expansion and then tech up. And since I also know he's probably going for some sort of blink tech, I'm also going to get Immortal before Colossus. And that implicitly says that I'm going for a Robo tech. And yeah, Robo is the tech you want to go for after you get an expansion, because in case they go DTs or other shenanigans, Robo is the best way to go. And I only have 2 stalkers, mainly because I didn't see him pushing me, and if he pushed me, then I'd probably make 2 more. But since I didn't see him pushing me, I had no need to make any more units, and now I'm going to get my robotics facility. And I'm just going to push up here, see what he's got. Alright, he's got 3 stalkers, so yeah, definitely, I don't know why he wasn't aggressive with these 3 stalkers. I mean, he should have been, but, he's not, so, now what's going through my head? Okay, 3 stalkers, so yeah, blink possibility still there. DT possibility, and not so much. Void Ray possibility, I'm going to say that's pretty much out the window, because 1, it's, not that good of a build, and 2, he has stalkers, so you'd make Zealots. And now Robo Tech Path, that's definitely a very viable tech path. I actually see a Robo Tech Path happening. And expansion, that's also very viable. So 3 builds I'm putting him on right now are Twilight Council Tech Path, Robo Tech Path, or Expansion Tech Path. And the expansion is not really so much of a tech path, but you can still put him on that. And like, you know, it's kind of like putting your opponent on the hand kind of thing in poker. And now I'm getting my expansion, and now I got my robotics facility on. And since I saw those stalkers, I'm still worrisome. The only thing that can kill me now, robotics tech path won't kill me. Expansion tech path definitely won't kill me. The only thing that will kill me is the blink tech path. And so now I got to get immortal to pretty much defend against that blink tech path type of play. And now I don't really have any vision on the map, which is really, really bad. So I'm trying to I'm constantly looking at my ramp, making sure he's not going to attack me. And after my immortal, I'm thinking of getting a second immortal because I'm really, really worried about like a blink sort of tech path. Yeah. So now I'm getting like my second immortal just because I'm really, really worried about like the second, like a blink attack, pretty much. And after my second immortal, I'll be safe from the blink tech path. Then what will be my biggest concern will be a Colossus or immortal timing push. And so then I'm going to start getting, like, Zealots. Oh, wait, I think I just saw an Observer Blur somewhere. Yeah, I saw an Observer Blur. Alright, so I saw an Observer Blur. So now I know I immediately put up my 2 gases right after I saw that Observer Blur. Because I know he's going for, like, a robotics tech path. And I also know, since he's going for a robotics tech path, that and he is an Observer out, that he's probably not getting Colossus that early. Because usually you don't get, like, you usually want one obs with the army, one obs with your opponent's army. So I know he's already invested into 2 obs. And since he's invested into 2 obs, his Colossus is going to be really late. So, yeah, he's probably not going for a Colossus tech path. So, yeah, now I'm going to kill this Observer. And now, yeah, I got my 2 gases, and now I'm pretty confident he's gone for, like, some sort of 2-gate robo into expand. And so, again, all of this came from seeing his opening build into seeing Stalkers at his natural expansion. And seeing Observer. 3 things I noticed, and I put him on a 2-gate robo expand build. And I'm pretty sure I'm right, too. That's the sad thing about it. That's a surprising thing about it, is that, like, I'm pretty sure I'm right, is the tech path that I put him on. And so, yeah, getting my 3rd immortal, 3 is a little bit much, but, you know, just in case he was going to sort of blink. And now, you know, getting Colossus, Zealots, and getting my upgrades, all that good stuff. Notice I sent my Stalkers to the Watchtowers before I sent my probes. That's really important. And now, I really want to see what he's doing. Okay, so I see a Twilight Council, I see a Robo, and now I'm running my obs, because I know his obs is right there. And so Twilight Robo. So now I know he's probably going for like the Blink Stalker into my base with Observer to give him vision on the high ground. That type of play, and so yeah, I'm pretty much already safe against that because I got 3 Immortals though. 3 Immortals is all you really need to like save yourself against that. And I'm not really positioning my units inside my main right now because I don't really need to. I mean, like I have both Watchtowers, so I know he's not going to be pushing me. And I'm getting a cannon in each mineral line because now, you know what, when your opponent has a Twilight Council, I didn't see that being chrono boosted or anything, so you know what, DTs are still a pretty... They're not out of the game. Like, they're still it's still possible you can go DTs. And now I just wanted to see how many pros I had in my expansion, so I hided all of them. I realized I had around 18 or 19, and so now I can rally my main nexus back to my main. And now this is the time where you want to get like around 5 gates in total, and 5 gate robo is pretty standard. It's kind of like the equivalent of 5 racks medevacs. 5 racks reactored. Okay, yeah, hold on, really big thing. So yeah, I saw all these stalkers. What's this telling me? This telling me he is most definitely going for Blink Stalker Observer into my main thing. And so what does that also tell me? That tells me that he's not going to be going for Colossus, or not heavy Colossus. And since I know he's not going to be going for Colossus, what I have to do is defend until I get critical Colossus count. And that brings me to another point, is one thing is knowing how to read your opponent, the other thing is to be able to react to what you see. And reacting to what you see is also really important. Okay, yeah, so robotic support bait. I saw the robotic support bait. Immediately I put down my 3rd base because I know now he's not going to be pushing me until he gets this Colossus out. And so I know I'm able to take my 3rd base within that time. And my 3rd base can kick in within that time. The only risk while getting expansions, like I say a billion times, is your opponent pushing you before your thing kicks in. Okay, yeah, so now I saw the 2nd robotics facility. This is huge, guys. I'm seeing the 2nd robotics facility, so I know he's going to be trying to catch up into the Colossus count. And so what am I going to do? I'm going to put 3 robotics facilities down, or 3 in total, because now I know he's going to be trying to catch up to my Colossus count. And so all I have to do is outpump him in the Colossus. And now I know, like, I'm going to be completely honest, I've essentially won this game now. Because I'm on 3 base, he's on 2. I'm going to have the bigger Colossus count. I'm probably going to have the bigger upgrade count since I didn't see a Forge. Maybe he has upgrades, I'm not really too sure, but I'm going to assume he doesn't. And now, like, honestly, yeah, like, pretty much, like, I'm probably going to win now because I've read everything. And also, he's playing this game pretty badly also because he has scouted my base. I've checked my base a few times if you go back in this video to see if there's observers in my base, and I haven't seen any, so... So, like, yeah, like, he doesn't have observers in my base, so he doesn't know what I'm doing. Granted, I don't have observers in his base, but I had observers in his base, and I already got all the necessary information that I need. And 3 Robo Colossus is actually ridiculously strong. The only reason that you don't do it is your opponent goes Void Rays. But I know since he has 2 robotics facilities, there's no possible way he's going Void Rays. Or if he is, he's gonna have like 1 or 2 Void Rays, and I'll just kill that with my Stalkers. So yeah, like this game is pretty much in the bag already. As sad as it is to say, like and now again, always you want to spread out your army. Like now, the only thing I can really list is some sort of crazy attack. I'm also kind of cautious or worried about him taking the island base. So I'm gonna get a pylon there, maybe warping his to the island just to see if he's got it or not. I haven't seen a warp prism, so I'd say he doesn't have the island. But who knows? So yeah, 2 zealots engaging. I just checked his upgrades and I noticed that I had more upgrades. I'm keeping my army here just in case he wanted to run Blink Stalkers to kill my zealot. I wanted to kill the Blink Stalkers with my army. And now I'm just going to switch the zealots, 1 each watchtower, because I know he's like, oh, like what's going through his head is, oh yeah, that zealot's at 1 life, I'm just going to send something to kill it. And so now I got a new zealot there, and now yeah, he sent a stalker to just kill that zealot that I replaced. So again, just small metagame stuff going on in my head right there, and now, yeah, like I'm on 3 base, he's on 2, and now I know he's chasing my probe, so I'm going to send 2 stalkers to the corner here, and I'm going to kill his probe that's chasing my probe. And, yeah, just macroing pretty much, like nothing too special going on at this point. And, yep, just killed that probe with my stalkers. And, you know what, just like I'm macroing, I'm not doing anything. And I killed a stalker too. So right now I've killed a stalker and a zealot and lost nothing. Which is like, I've killed around 300 minerals and lost nothing. That's almost like a nexus. I've almost killed the nexus. Like, I know that's huge, right? Like, it's small things, but like, it's pretty big. I've almost killed the nexus. Like, wow. And now I'm replacing that with another zealot. And now I got an Oz with my army. You always want to have 1 Oz with your army. Like, that's huge. Like, it's unbelievable how much information you can actually get with just, like, having an Obs in your opponent's army. I didn't even bother trying to put an Obs in his army because I know I'm not stupid. Like, I know for sure that he's gonna, like, have an Obs in his army. Okay, yeah, this is huge. So right now I realize my army's getting too big. And what does that mean? That means there's no place on my side of the map where I can actually get a good concave. So I'm going to try to get a concave outside his base. And this is actually, like, if I can actually get this position off, I won this game. This game is going to come down to whether I can get this really nice position off. So notice I'm trying to spread my classes out really, really well. And I'm trying to get in, like, the perfect angle to actually engage. And right now I'm getting a pretty good concave off. And yeah, okay, here he goes with the engagement. And, what? Oh my god, okay, yeah. So I just misclicked and I actually made all my units just move rather than A-move. And so that's probably, like, not so good. And, trying to spread my Colossus out, but like, yeah, like that was actually kind of horrible on my part. But whatever. Like this is like I should be spreading my Colossus out a little bit more. Like they're pretty well spread out, but not too well spread out. This is a close battle. I mean, like he's putting up a really good fight. You guys got to keep in mind that he's on 2 base and I'm on 3, so this is like an all-in attack by him. And so like if I kill that army, I pretty much won the game, and I've essentially killed that army. So yeah, like that's pretty much like. Yeah, okay, now in terms of reinforcements, I'm obviously going to have better reinforcements than him, because, like, I have 3 base and he has 2. So yeah, that was, like, pretty much an all-in attack by him, and now notice just spreading out my Colossus, like, it's very important to just spread out your Colossus, and, yep, that's pretty much game. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I tried to be really, really insightful in this video, so, I definitely hope you guys enjoyed it. Now Warping Stalker is back over here, because I know that, he was going to try to probably blink back there, but he didn't, I guess, but whatever. Now I'm just going to take my 4th base, because I'd imagine he takes his 3rd base. Just going to check if he has his 3rd base or not. And he doesn't have his 3rd base. Alright, so he doesn't have his 3rd base. That's telling me 4th base is kind of a risky maneuver at this point. And yeah, okay, yeah, so he's definitely going for a 2-base all-in, so I'm just going to cancel his 4th base because like I don't want to lose pretty much to stupid shit. So yeah, like he has 2 Colossus, I have 5, and like you know, I have more gateway units than him too, and like, yeah, I won this game. Like, I have better upgrades than him too. I noticed that he has 0, 0, 0, and I have 0, 1, 1, which is a little bit odd. I don't think I guess that was just a mistake. I don't really have 0, 1, 1. Always get weapons first. That's a big thing. Always get weapons upgrades first. But whatever. So yeah, just trying to set up this concave again, because, you know, concave is like a really important thing in PvP. It's actually important in all matchups, it's just a lot more important in PvP. Also notice I got my sentry spread, like, so all my army gets guardian shielded. And now here we go again, the Guardian Shield, anytime now, Guardian Shield, oh, I don't have enough Guardian Shield, so yeah. So yeah, again, spreading out my Colossus and making my Colossus target his Colossus if I can at all times. And yeah, that's pretty much game, just gonna reinforce with like a bunch of Stalkers and Colossus, and yeah, GG, easy, and GG, so that's game. Again, like, I won this game for, like, I only won because I saw the double revive facility, and, like, early game I got my expansion before him because, you know, I knew what he was doing, and, like, I saw the double robo, and I saw all this tech. I won because I had better information gathering than he did. And like that's pretty much like the story of this game. Like there's nothing else really to say. Like again, it's all about just reading your opponent and knowing what they're doing. And like this is like a perfect example of why reading your opponent is like the reason PvP is so complex, because it literally comes down to how well you can read your opponent. And like I was saying before, not the one thing is about reading your opponent, the second thing is about reacting to what they're doing. I mean, like you can read your opponent but like not know how to react, which is like kind of redundant. So yeah, like make sure you know all the reactions, and that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Look forward to more coming out, and once again, peace!